জানিয়ে দিয়েছিস অফিসে আগে থেকে ছুটি যে বলে বলতে হবে ছুটির জন্য
বলে দেবো।
না 10 দিনের ব্যাপার তো। ব্রাশ আছে, ব্রাশ দিয়ে মুছতে আসছে। এটা মোছার ব্রাশ আছে।
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
সব ধুলো উপরে উঠে যাবে। ওখানে রেখে দিবি। ওর পেছনেই রেখে দিবি, এদিক ওদিক রাখলে হারায় যাবে।
There's the whistle, and here we go.
বুঝলি?
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Cruyff has it in a wide position. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Bale hurtling down that right flank. Ferdinand with the slide tackle there. And the counter is on. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Otto tries making a foray down the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Dijk. Now Howson. Van Dijk. Deftly away. 15 minutes till half-time. Otto. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
Chance for a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Al Nassr clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pepe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Darren Fletcher. Might be danger here. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that was very necessary. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's a good ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Al Nassr presented with a golden opportunity here. And that's going to be a booking. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Huh? No.
The major moment in the game. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Al Nassr have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Tried running through him, but he was not having it. Now it's Doué.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bale.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pullet. He's tried one! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Doué! It's run loose. He's gone for goal.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that is that. Al Nassr have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Now it's Mbappe. Mkhitaryan. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top floor. Manchester United take the lead. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Albert Ferrer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Donadoni. Now it's Pullet. Great vision. And it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Play for a goal kick. Ferdinand. Busquets. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge is onto this. Pullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this an opportunity to pull level. Pullet goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And now they can clear their lines. Rodri. And it's Rice. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Searching pass he's played there. Nicely intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Al Nassr really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Al Nassr are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Manchester United kick off the second half. Otto cuts it out. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cruyff. Matheus Cunha. Pullet. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge. Real chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rafinha. Al Nassr perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitutions taking place.
Nedved. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Otto is there, and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Szoboszlai. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hops for safety. Al Nassr finding their passes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ferdinand. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely weighted ball. DiMarco. Rice. Adam Szoboszlai.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Strong running down that left flank. Busquets.
There will be 1 minute Zanetti. Time.
Now that's well seen too. Yamal. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. He could be in here. Rafinha!
Chỉ đã mệt mỏi.
Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 15.
And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Rooney making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Looking to play him in. Oh, just skips past his Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, such a clever touch. He's being urged, and Hullet! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell.
Thank you,
They
Wes.
are flying.
Yo, so
Yeah, that's really well
Played
played,
very
Peter.
well.
It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Well done. And
बस
there's
स्ट्रीम
the
में पहली
shot.
बार आया तो लाइक करो
And
शेयर
he's
करो
done very well to deal with it.
Well, that's a sign
सब्सक्राइब
that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. De Jong gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Rummenigge simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
And it's Hullet. Cruyff. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking tidy in possession here. Rooney! And the keeper... Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Al Nassr have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitutions taking place.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Zanetti.
Ferdinand. Pepe. Donatoni. That's a sharp pass. Al Nassr leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Donatoni. He can get that clear. Al Nassr have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Darren Fletcher. Al Nassr are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's a pretty loose pass. Donatoni. This might chance! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rijkaard. Now it's Rooney. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rooney. Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. He's having a go. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Al Nassr with the corner. They're first. Rooney goes short.
Minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. And we've reached half-time.
Al Nassr are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
With the father of
Al Nassr ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Information center.
And we're off again. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cruyff. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Mateus.
Oh, really well played.
And that's gone loose. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Yilmaz. Knocks it into space. Pepe shows great strength. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Vinicius Junior with the short one. Turns and goes back. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that has been clubbed away. And they're back on the ball again. Al Nassr suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
And he's managed to get rid. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. He's gone direct here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Odo. And back to the goalkeeper. Busquets. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, easy pickings there. He can run onto that.
Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Aims beyond the defence. Pepe with the clearance. Burak Yilmaz. I think we're just about done here. And here's Burak Yilmaz. Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Burak Yilmaz usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Inter Milan making another change here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Rijkaard. 3 minutes added time.
Darren Fletcher. Adams concedes a free kick for that. Otto. The ball goes in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. And that's that. Al Nassr pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
That parking in the area around the
How would you
stadium
sum up what we... So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options.
Great chance! Goal! Marseille! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He is through here. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He gets big. Just off target. Koulibaly. And Guéhi. That's a smartly directed ball. Well read, nice interception. Asensio. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. And he's in on goal. That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. No way through. Ahmad. And it's made its way to him.
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Fletcher. Looking here to chip it through. Looking for the run. Diallo receives it in a wide position. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Rooney. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Højlund. Played out to the left flank. Kerkez has it in a wide position. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Pull it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's superb. Al Nassr come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He slid it. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So this to pull level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 56 minutes is number 24, Kylian Mbappe.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicked it back promptly. Koulibaly. Just about up to the hour now. Fletcher spots it and intercepts. That's a good run down the left. This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Al Nassr do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tonali. Pullet pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rooney. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Amrabat. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koulibaly. Tonali. Otto with the clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Al Nassr have themselves a chance from the spot. Ball on the spot, can he? The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
The goal scorer after 81 minutes is number 24.
Al Nassr get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Højlund. He's tried one! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's the chance to counter. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
It's hit the uprights.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Minutes added time.
And here's Højlund. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Rooney. Ramsdale claims comfortably. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Al Nassr can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Gullit, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to...
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's... Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this?
Such good technique.
Shevchenko couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know...
On the finish! It's bounced back off the post. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. That is ended up in no man's land.
Zanetti.
Cruyff, he's found a way through. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zanetti.
Cruyff. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Azar. Odo. Messi. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rooney going face to face with his great rival. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Cruyff. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Darren Fletcher, looking for options for movement. And this is Cruyff! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Number 13.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 7. Pele. Number 24.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitutions taking place.
Odo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, easy pickings there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Nedved. To Lahm. Now he's got space here. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a carrot. Rummenigge! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Best. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking to go deep. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet dominates aerially so often. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's run loose here. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ferdinand. Al Nassr are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Rooney. It's Rooney!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had it nicked away. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Albert Ferrer was in no mood for any of that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot. Rooney. Five minutes till the break. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Al Nassr are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Great run on the overlap.
That's
here.
good play from him.
Now the cross. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Hoisted in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Drogba! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And it's Rooney. Oh, nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Pull it. And here's Rooney. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Cross needs to... He gets big! He has done it! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Guadalajara get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through.
Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Best. Busquets gets rid without sophistication. That's a good run down the left. He's being urged to shoot. That'll be a corner. Al Nassr with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Guadalajara are looking to go forward now. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 3 minutes
Zanetti.
added time.
And that's a throw-in. Pull it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Threads one in. Zanetti. That's that, the end. Al Nassr can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Children's announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very